Oh dear. Scratch games, a scene I was in until embarrassingly recently. What is a scratch, one might ask? It's essentially a children's programming language designed to teach the basics of computer programming to the youngest in our society. And me. Now, I don't want to be every other YouTuber that mentions Scratch. Oh ha, isn't it funny that kids with no understanding of programming and game design make shitty games? Ha. Because frankly that's too easy and I don't want to turn any younger viewers off playing with Scratch. For an entry into basic game design and programming concepts, Scratch is great. Because of this, I'll only feature games that I found interesting and in some cases fun. I want all criticism to be taken as constructive and not an attack against the game. With one exception. 10 Rooms by I Am DOS. If that sounds familiar, it's because it's my game. And because I made this game, I get to mercilessly beat it with a metaphorical bat. With that out of the way, let the merciless beating begin. Also PS, don't try contacting me on Scratch. I lost the login at about the same time I stopped working on 10 Rooms. The first thing you'll notice about my game is the visuals. On the one hand, it's humbling to see how much I've improved. On the other hand, it looks like it was drawn by someone who didn't have any. I mean Jesus! The walls are at a top-down perspective and literally nothing else is. It doesn't help that the pixel sizes are inconsistent and the art generally looks rushed. If you made it past the visuals, the second thing you'll notice is that the game doesn't work, and I don't know why. It wasn't like this before. I tried launching the end battle via the code, but this happened. Yeah, this game somehow got worse without me even touching it. The third thing you'll notice is the battles, and that there are 2 different enemies to fight, and no matter what, you can't lose. Whoa, hold up there, 15-year-old Nova. 2 different options that do exactly the same thing is just too many options. How can you possibly expect people to know what to do? Yeah, that's it. Make the game impossible to lose. You don't want to confuse any single-celled organisms that might be playing. This was less a problem with intention and more a problem with me being incompetent. The enemies didn't do 1 damage to you because I thought it would be too hard for the player if they did any more. I did it because I didn't know how to make the damage variable relate to your health bar. If that went over your head, TLDR, enemies do 1 damage because I suck at making games. Labyrinth by CINS_1. This is a maze game. You play as a tiny witch navigating through a maze to get to a donut. If you hit the wall, the witch says that and takes away a life and sends you back to the start because fuck you. In all seriousness, the game isn't difficult and you could probably complete it in under 10 minutes. It's competent for what it sets out to do, be a maze game. My only complaint is the difficulty feels forced. Like seriously, back to the start if I lose a life? Either way, this game is far from bad, unlike 10 Rooms, and might be worth a look if you're bored. Bubble Jump by Jumper133. This game is rather fun. You click on bubbles and try not to rise or fall to your death. It's honestly something I'd expect to find on the App Store or Google Play. With one caveat. While the music is alright, why on earth does loud white noise play when a bubble pops? You haven't even died, what does this achieve? It's distracting and is honestly the only negative I can really find about the game. Overall, if I saw it on the App Store, I'd download it and play it on the toilet. Just maybe with it set to silent. Crusher 2 by Truefire. Was there a Crusher 1? Who knows, it's just another one of life's mysteries. On par with Where Did I Put My Phone and Why Do People Over the Age of 12 Still Wear Flat Caps? Either way, the game is pretty dope. For a Scratch game. This game is pretty simple. You wiggle your don't make the sperm joke, Nova. You're better than this. It doesn't even look like a sperm, it's just balls. Yeah, that's it, it's just a bunch of balls. No, not balls, circles. Yeah, it's a bunch of circles. Yeah. Sperm, and try not to get hit by the shapes moving across the screen. If you do get hit though, Satan himself moves his jaws closer together, and you can make them go away by eating a star. While this game is simple, it's still pretty fun and easily worth a download if I saw it on the App Store. With the added bonus, it doesn't rape your ears. Waze, a platformer game. By the most. This game basically makes you think outside the box. The controls feel pretty good and the visuals are as good as they need to be. However, by me playing it, I'm basically spoiling the whole game. My only complaint is the section. It's blatantly bullshit. I can't even complete it when I see the lava, let alone when it's completely invisible. Aside from that, there's not too much to complain about. In conclusion, Scratch is pretty great. While yes, you have bad games, all of them serve to educate kids in computer literacy and game design, and at the end of the day I don't see anything wrong with it. So next time you see a YouTuber bag out Scratch, just remember the decent games that came out of the website, and ask yourself, are even the worst games on this website worth getting upset about? Because I don't think so. Hey everyone, this is an unscripted section at the end of my video. I did not expect to be anywhere near as productive as I was making this video. It went from recording the initial audio to completely editing the video in one day. I am not going to be this productive normally, so I thought I'd just throw that in there. Also, I managed to email Mandalore Gaming of all things, and I, being the inept person I am, managed to accidentally spam him. My email was playing up, it wouldn't send, so I tried again and again and again and again. But apparently it did send, and I just sent him 6 emails saying the exact same thing. So, if you're here, Mandalore, sorry about that. That was not intentional. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.